I'm not going to be on your board of directors too.
I got our free legal work from your firm by going to Norman. And he said, of course, no problem. I asked him, don't you have to run it by your committee? And he said, no, I'll just tell them we're going to do it.
Well, you got it.
All I'm asking for is the use of your name. You don't have to do a thing. This is an honorary board from the stationery.
Come on, this is your cause, not mine.
That's just an invasion.
It is not. I don't ask you to help me with the Larchmont School Board, do I?
But I would if you asked me.
But I don't.
Would you be more interested if you thought this was a straight disease?
This has nothing to do with your being gay.
Of course it has. What else has it got to do with
I
it?
have other things to do.
But I'm telling you, you don't have to do a thing.
The answer is no.
It's impossible to get this epidemic taken seriously. I wrote a letter to the gay newspaper, and some guy wrote in, there goes Ned Weeks again. He wants us all to die so he can say I told you so.
It sounds like a crazy.
Kept me up all night.
You were crazy too.
I ran into an old friend I hadn't seen in years in the subway. I said, hello, how are you? He started screaming. You're giving away all our secrets. You're painting us as sick. You're destroying homosexuality. And then he tried to slug me right there in the subway under Bloomingdale's.
Another crazy.
We did raise $50,000 at our dance last week. That's more money than any gay organization has raised at any one point in the city before.
That's wonderful, Ned. So you must be beginning to do something, right?
And I made a speech appealing for volunteers, and we got over 100 people to sign up, including a few women. And I got us on Donahue. I'm going to be on national TV with a doctor and a patient.
Don't tell your mother.
Why not?
She's afraid someone's going to shoot you.
How about you? Aren't you afraid your big corporate clients will say, was that your faggot brother I saw on TV? Excuse me, is this a bad time? You seem preoccupied.
Do I? It's the house. A morning with the architect's enough to shake me up a little bit. It's going to cost more than we thought.
More?
Twice as much.
$2 million?
I can handle it.
You can. That's very nice. You know, Ben, one of these days I'll make you agree that over 20 million men and women are not all here on this earth because of something requiring the services of a psychiatrist.
Oh, it's up to 20 million now, is it? Every time we have this discussion, you up the ante.
We haven't had this discussion in years, Ben. And we grow, just like everyone else.
Look, I try to understand. I read things. I open magazines and I see pictures of you guys in leather and whips and chains and black masks with captions like, this is a computer analyst, this is a social worker, this is a school teacher. And I think this isn't Ned.
No, it's not. It isn't most of us. You know the media always dramatizes the most extreme. Do you think we all wear dresses too?
Don't you?
Me personally, no, I do not.
But then you tell me things like how you go to bathhouses and fuck blindly, and I think that's not so much different than this. You all don't seem to understand why there are guidelines and rules and regulations, responsibility. Y'all have a dreadful image problem.
I know that. That's what has to be changed. That's why it's so important to have people like you supporting us. You're a respected person. You already have your dignity.
We better decide when we're going to go to lunch. It's getting late. I have an important meeting.
Do you? How important? I've asked for your support.
In every area of my life I consider important, you have my support.
In some place deep inside of you, you still think I'm sick. Isn't that right? Okay. Define it for me. What do you mean by sick? Sick perverted, sick unhealthy, sick I'll get over it, sick to be locked up?
I think you've adjusted to life pretty well.
All things considered? In the only area I consider important, I don't have your support at all. The single-minded determination of all you people to forever see us as sick helps us keep us sick.
I saw how unhappy you were.
So were you. You wound up going to shrinks too. We grew up side by side. We both felt pretty much the same about mom and pop. I refuse to accept for one more second that I was damaged by our childhood while you were not.
We don't all deal with the same thing the same way.
That's right. So I became a writer and you became a lawyer. I'll admit to the fact that I have any number of awful character traits, but not to the fact that whatever they did to us as kids automatically made me sick and gay while you stayed straight and healthy.
Well, that's a matter of difference on opinion about theory.
But your theory turns me into a man from Mars. My theory doesn't do that to you.
Are you upset that I put you into therapy so young? I didn't think you'd stay there so long.
I didn't think I'd done anything wrong until you put me into it. Ben, you know you mean more to me than anyone in the world. You always have. Although, I think I finally found someone I really like. Don't you understand?
No, I don't understand.
You've got to say it. I'm the same as you. Just say it. Say it.
No, you're not. I can't say it.
Every time I lose this fight, it hurts more. I don't want to have lunch. I'll see you.
Come on, Lemon. I still love you. Sarah loves you. Our children, our cat, our dog.
You think this is a joke?
You have my love. And my legal advice. And my financial supervision. I can't give you the courage to stand up and say to me that you don't give a good flying fuck what I think. Please stop trying to wring some admission of guilt out of me. I am truly sorry. I'm truly happy that you found someone. It's about time. And I'm sorry your friends are dying.
If you're so sorry, join our honorary board and say you're sorry out loud.
My saying I was born just like you were born is not going to save your dying friends.
Funny, because that's exactly what I think will help save my dying friends.
Ned, you can be gay and you can be proud no matter what I think. Everybody's oppressed by somebody at some point or another. Everybody. Some of us learn to fight back. With or without the support of others, no matter what they think. No matter how close they are to us. And judging by this mess your friends are in, it is imperative that you stand up and fight to be prouder than ever.
Can't you see that I am trying to do that? Can your perverse ego proclaiming its superiority see that I am trying to be proud? You can only find room to call yourself normal.
You make me sound like the enemy.
I'm beginning to think that you and your straight world are our enemy. I am furious with you and with myself and with every goddamn doctor who ever told me that I'm sick and interfered with my loving a man. I'm trying to understand why nobody wants to hear that we're dying. Why nobody wants to help. Why my own brother doesn't want to help. $2 million for a house? We can't get even 29 cents from the city. You still think I'm sick. And I simply cannot allow that any longer. I will not speak to you again until you accept me as your equal, as your healthy equal, as your brother.